Welcome to the first step of the second phase of production, which is called production. This is where the real action is created. We are now going to go out and record your sounds. This part is the most important and probably the most complex, but if done correctly, everything will move seamlessly from here, so listen up, this is very crucial. In each Seeing Sounds, it's important to break it into three parts: the melody, the bass line, and the beat. So what we're gonna do is take our BPM, our beats per minute, which is gonna sit at 120, export that as an MP3 click track and get it on your phone or some sort of accessible device so that you can have it with you at all times when out on location. If you're still confused, here's an example of each. Melody, bass line, and a beat. We will begin with melody as it's the most complicated and complex, especially through utilizing diegetic sounds. In the example of cooking in the kitchen, I made use of the pots and the pans and the lights above me to create a simple melodic tune. Ding dong doo doo, ding dong doo doo. From there you can start harmonizing. There wasn't many options within the kitchen, but I made use of the microwave. Bassline is also always very complicated, but one great thing that you have that always creates a bassline is your voice. Orange juice. For the females, you can always pitch your voice down and create something a little bit deeper. Or if you don't want to do this option, look for something that has strings attached to it, where you can really pull or pluck to create a boing. In each scenario, it is important to do between 8 to 12 different sounds. You'll see why in a bit. And then lastly, once you've done those other two, creating a beat is highly easy. This can be done by pretty much banging on anything. In a simple beat structure, you're gonna want a kick drum, a hi-hat, and a snare. With these three sounds, you should be able to create a simple rock beat that sounds like this. The go-tos for me is my foot, boom, my hand, clap, which goes as a snare, and then I use my mouth as hi-hats. So this first lesson of production is about going around your space, hitting on things, banging on everything possible without breaking things. Unless, of course, that is a part of your video and you have permission to do so. But it's about getting a feel for all the different sounds in your environment so that we can move on to the next step.